sick.
Okay.
You all right?
Okay, you'll be all right.
Go ahead.
Where were we?
Where? I forget everything.
I don't want to break your rib.
Well, that part I was masturbating. Spiders, baby, sugar.
So yeah, you can see how that really comes in handy, having extra stuff available. It's basically like having another pop-up within a pop-up almost.
What have you got to confess?
You fucking...
Turn the television set on.
You got a bunch of random stuff in here that I've never really...
You are a genius.
Fucking mindless nitwit.
Dude, where's your headset?
So anyway, that's the jack board. I'll go back to the Murray board. So that's what I use the top section for, is to enhance the power of the pop-ups. But also sometimes I'll have, you know, like I showed you earlier, the whole
Something I said.
the random sentence thing,
Am I upsetting you, princess?
or just words.
Chapped lips, dead hand therapy. Incredible. The simplest way to put it, I'm a schizophrenic.
A little more about this top section here.
You're angry.
Let's see, I'll just load a bunch of stuff in there.
Lose it. Moods. You relax.
And the append button basically does the exact same thing as holding control down. So if I click append,
At sunset, we made love, Lexia. Your book is going to do a lot of good. Your bus is leaving.
so that's just there in case for some reason you don't like to hold control to insert things. I think it's better to use control because it's so much faster. You just hold control down and click anything you want.
Your bus. You're at sunset. We.
The trim button is for deleting one thing at a time. The X trim button makes it so that you can delete a bunch of stuff, just like the edit pops window. Make sure you turn it off or you're going to end up deleting something that you don't want to delete. But if you do, you can use the insert feature. Right now, currently the insert feature only works with stuff that's inside of a pop-up window. It doesn't work for this stuff, or this stuff here, or this stuff. But the way you do it is you turn it on, and you click something you want to insert,
Let me guess.
and then you click the one you want to insert before. So like if I turn it back on again,
Whatever.
if I want to insert it before Mood Slime, I click Mood Slime. So there's that. Trim, append, create. Save doesn't do anything yet. Eventually it's going to automate the string creation process, so how you save this top section here, so that you won't have to do it manually going and creating a text file, pasting in the clipboard contents and what have you. I showed you the set main button. That's so that you can automatically go back to something that, like let's say you design an entire top section but you don't really want to save it as a text file, you'd rather just use it for the session. Just click set main, and then no matter what you load.
You're angry. Wait, let me guess. Is it something I said?
No matter what you load, it's always going to go back to that.
Let me guess.
The other thing about the ones over here, you'll notice if there's a whole bunch of stuff in there now, and you'll notice that they correspond to what's in here. And these are all just parts of speech that I've put inside the pop-up, anything that I thought might go along with flirting, since this is the flirting loader.
Passion. Pleasure. Violence.
You'll see that those are all in there, and when you click them, it brings up the precursor that goes along with that type.
They got a body. But I have passion. You have violence. Welcome to our penthouse pet. You like sex. You like...
So that really also enhances the power of your pop-ups too. You can put anything you want in there, as long as it doesn't end in an underscore, because then it'll be a precursor. But you can have anything you want for this.
You're like quoting a Marlin.
You just want to make sure that they're words, though. You don't want to have sentences a lot of times, unless maybe the sentence starts with a noun or something. I pretty much just stick to actual parts of speech.
Pleasure.
So anything that you would have up in these, you color them the same as whatever category they correspond to, and if you click the loader that they're in, it automatically inserts them into this list. And the other great thing about this list is, let's say I wanted to tell somebody to show me a nipple. Now if it's the person that I'm talking to, it's automatically going to be you. So instead of trying to find a precursor, like if I click this, I don't want to have to look through the list and try to find something that says a precursor that says I want you to. So rather than do that, I would go over here and find a maroon one because that corresponds.
Kill me in the... Welcome to our... You guys have got to kill me in the...
Now, if I had a whole bunch of stuff in there, like on the jackboard, there's probably 150 precursors in here. And what you do is what I do is I group all the ones that are the same color together. That way, instead of having to search through a list of randomized precursors, instead of having to find a random precursor out of the randomized list that goes along with commanding the person you're talking to do it, or trying to find one in here, the randomized box, I would just go to the maroon section.
You guys have got to kill me in the...
So it makes it so that you get a combination of what's already in the pop-ups.
I am madly in love. You want a body? You guys have got it.
So far right now, I've only got stuff that's sort of like they, like you guys. I don't have anything about individual you. That's because I don't. Well, at least not for singular nouns. I have a sort of like that.
You're a terrible pilot.
But yeah, you can see how the combination of the precursors here, the parts of speech there. You can also play the MP3s by
Hot pleasure.
It's once you get used to it, it's extremely useful. So you can just say random shit if you want by clicking here and having a part of speech load.
You guys have got it. You guys have got it. Everybody else, you have biscuits, corn, potatoes. I have roast.
You can just say random stuff like that, or you can actually, if you're really fast and you see something over here, you want to be able to say.
You have been hot.
So it just, it allows you to create random sentences that go beyond the stuff that you've already got inside here.
Are you singing anyone?
The other thing would be, let's see here. Oh yeah, stories. The stories, it's a little more complicated. I suppose I could just start a new video for that. I've showed you how to use the top one. Oh yeah, places, I should show you that. You click this button right here, and it's sort of like clicking one of the circle buttons, but it inserts a random selection from this pop-up right here, and on from to. You don't want to put anything inside this pop-up that isn't like referred.
In Southern California, into a storage facility at high altitudes.
You don't want to put anything in there that's not like referring to a state of being. So you can say like, make sentences that have places. So there you go.
You guys have got an ad. With a drink to Pittsburgh. You guys have got an ad. Welcome to our real trip. Out in California.
So yeah, I just wanted to show you that. The random load button, you can turn that off. Like if you have at that purple section.
You like to play?
Like just by clicking these. If you turn random load on, it'll automatically just fill up the whole purple section with random selection from that category.
Messages.
And every time you release the mouse, it randomizes the list.
Baby step, chat lips, potatoes.
So like if you turn, it's automatically off by default if you click one of these, because usually the only time you're going to use those is if you're inserting stuff into the top section. But it's there if you want to turn it on and off. When you click these, it's going to have a random precursor. Same as clicking, holding, and dragging off of there. Same with these. These are automatic.
Go out here!
This is automatically set to randomize, but you can turn it off if you wanted to. And it's just going to have those and then the ones that are inside